I love trying to find the most profitable builds for the marketplace. This new one takes only one 2x4 and can be made in an hour or less when batched. A 2x4 at my Home Depot costs $3.68 for a build of less than $5. Here's how I make a weathered stool and sell it for $40 to $50. Here's the cut list for the miter saw. The legs and the skirts will be ripped and resawed. As you can see, we're using almost every inch of this 2x4. Take the leg parts and rip a 1/4 inch off to square the edge. This gives them a consistent edge on all the pieces. Set the fence to 1.5 inches to make 4 2x2s. The angles will be cut on the miter saw later. To make the skirt parts, I resaw the 2x4s into 1x4s. This kind of trick is how I managed to make this tool from a single 2x4. Set your blade to a little bit more than 1 3/4 inches high, or half of the 2x4's width. Rip it, then make sure to remember which face touched the fence. Flip it over, same face against the fence, and rip it again. Make sure to only push your push stick against the right part of the wood. Once they split, you want to be pushing this one. The result is 2 book-matched 1x4s. To make the top of the stool, choose which part will be in the middle, and find the middle point 6.5 inches from each side. I'll drill those with a 1-inch Forstner bit. Use a jigsaw to cut between the holes. Then use a sander or sandpaper to smoothen the handle hole. For the 2 edge pieces, trace a 45-degree angle at 3 inches from the middle edge. Set your blade to 45 degrees, cut the 2 appropriate corners, then set your blade to minus 45 degrees and do the same on the other side. Glue up the bench top. Make sure to spread the glue thin all over the sides. I don't leave it long in the clamps. It doesn't get plain and it can finish drying assembled. Set both angles on your miter saw to 5 degrees. This will make the legs that are angled outwards at both side and front or back. Start by cutting one side at this setting. Then slide the piece towards the stop block, set to 15.5 inches, and cut again. Repeat for all 4 legs. Once all cut, the legs should hold on the table like this, and the bottom of the legs is flat on the table. Take the resawed 1x4s and cut them into 2 6.5 inch parts and 2 11-inch parts. The remaining wood, very little, is the only waste in this project. On the 4 1x4 parts, add pocket holes, 2 per side on the non-flat face. The flat face is to go towards the outside of the stool. Set your bit to about 1/8 of an inch higher than usual. Later, I'm cutting angles into the 1x4s, and some of my pocket holes got cut a little short. Set your miter saw to 5 degrees, and chop off the size of the 1x4s. You want to end up with a wider base than top once assembled. Take two legs and put the outward part down towards the table. Set a 6.5-inch skirt pocket holes up on a 1/4-inch piece of scrap plywood used as a spacer. Add glue to the 1x4. Clamp in place and screw. Repeat for the second side. To assemble the stool, do the same with the 11-inch parts. To join the two leg assemblies, raise it on a 1/4-inch piece of plywood, add glue, clamp, and screw. To attach the top, I use 90-degree metal brackets. I add them to the bottom, align the top, then screw them in. Sand all the edges and corners to make them comfortable to the touch. Once done, sand the faces with a sander. I'm using a jigsaw, hammer, crowbar, and similar tools to add weathering to wood projects. Once I tint it later, it will look nice and aged or rustic. I used acrylic based tint, dark walnut colored. This is where all the weathering details will show up. I finish it using untinted hardwax oil. It only takes one coat and is wiped off in 15 minutes, dry in a few hours. With a wood cost of under $4, this is an easy way to make a decent profit. Thanks for watching, subscribe for more, and see you next time.